Good night, everyone. How are you all doing? It is Saturday night, and we're here to, have a. Sorry, guys. Phone is distracting me. So, how are you all doing? Tonight, we're going to talk about skincare. I feel like I shouldn't finish the week without talking about the skin. All week, we have been doing other things. So, tonight, we're just going to chit chat. Some rules about, getting your skin to look younger and also brighter, naturally glowing, and also getting your skin to have a healthy looking glow. Now we know that our thumbnail went out very, very late, so we have to wait until the second notification goes out for people to come on. However, we are here and we know that they are gonna be coming. Good night, Claudia. How are you tonight? Missing in action, and Margaret was pretty early. Welcome. We also have Maya. Good evening. Amelia is here, and Erica is also here. Now I'm going to read from Claudia list. Nazi, Jawa, Cecilia. I haven't seen Cecilia around for a while. Hopefully everything is okay with her. Now it's Saturday night, and what are you all doing home tonight? Let me hear. I don't know what is going on, but I just went outside and I am pleasantly surprised that outside is feeling extremely warm. I do not like that sign at all, because whenever it is like really, really cold and then you have this day that is like so warm, then the first thing is going to come to my mind is that thunderstorm, hail, tornado, or something. How many of you heard about the tornado in Kentucky? I think the last update I got was at least 70 people died in that weather. So you know that during this time of the year, it's funny that we just start our show and we have people coming in and ask. No, I am not. So during this time of the year, normally have all these things occurring. You have in thunderstorm, you have in hailstorm, you have in tornadoes, you have in all kind of things, because in the fall the wind need to blow to get rid of the leaves, and with that wind comes all kind of things. So I'm just gonna prayers out to all those people out there that lost their loved ones and who are still there to just hang on in there. I mean, it's a little sad, but that is what is happening. So as I was saying to you guys, waiting for the chat to come lively, I went outside and it's warm. I mean, I stepped outside and I could feel that it's warm. I don't like that. So I don't know what's going to happen tonight. Let's hope that we don't have a major thunderstorm or anything like that, like what they had in Kentucky. All right, we're going to talk about the skin tonight. How many of you are still doing your facial routine? Whether you are doing the 25-day skincare challenge still, or you are just simply taking care of your skin. After doing our 25-day skincare challenge, by now, most of you might know how to take care of the skin, except for some of my new subscribers, that is. It is always vital for you to take care of your skin, regardless if there's a show going on, yes or no. I do know that when you have the show, you're more motivated to take care of the skin. We're just going to share some tips tonight and some, advice on how to be dedicated to your skincare routine, and also how to take care of you. Now, as you know, this is courtesy of Blogmas, so we're gonna chit chat also, not necessarily all about the topic. So we're gonna stray. So what I'm gonna start out by doing is just asking you guys. The first thing I'm gonna ask, how you spend the day. Now, you don't have to, write a paragraph. You can just simply say, oh, I cleaned the house, I went grocery shopping, I have my grandkids over, or something like that. You can go ahead and you can say that. How I spent my Saturday morning, I actually was cleaning the house. And maybe that is why I mentioned cleaning the house at the top of the hour. So I spent my Saturday morning cleaning up, and I also am doing some laundry, still in the process of doing laundry. So that is how my first half of the Saturday went, and the second half I actually start to do some work. So let me hear from you all, and then we're going to talk about skincare. It's always nice to know, what you are all doing on a Saturday. And while I'm at it, I'm going to ask a question. Do any of you watching have a special kind of a food that you like to eat on a Saturday? Where I grew up, um, soup days Saturday. I don't know if they still have that practice, but soup day was Saturday. Sunday is rice and peas, and the rice and peas with whatever the nice meat and all of that good stuff. And Mondays leftovers, and Wednesday is white rice with something, and so on and so forth. So you can actually predict what you're going to get when you get home. 90% of the time it's going to be the same, routine where the food is concerned is going to be the same thing. So most Saturday, and if there's a Saturday that there's no soup, then you know something is wrong. Somebody didn't go to the market, or there's no pumpkin or something. But normally Saturday would be soup day. Now when it comes on to the soup, now it's always a different type of a soup. You have like the pea soup, and what I call like the yellow soup, which is pumpkin, and then you have another yellow soup, which is split peas, and then you have another kind of a pea soup that might have beef in it, and then another type that might, so on and so forth. So let me read the comment. I'm just waiting for the notification to go out so that people can know that we're having a show, since we posted pretty late. So let me start from Erica, cleaning the house. Amelia, I worked in the morning and start cleaning windows and screen this afternoon. Doing some sweeping and mopping right now while I'm watching this show. Joan, I was also cleaning, peeling some garlic to make my hot sauce. Then I took a nap. Jill, I slept late today and took the day easy. And Amelda, the air is so dry in the hospital. Yes. And where are you? What hospital are you working in, or are you in the hospital? I don't think you're in the hospital. I think you're working in the hospital. Then we have Maya. Sundays rice and peas and chicken with carrot. Oh, Maya, you have the same kind of carrot juice, and sometimes you put a little beet in there. And then Margaret, Saturday is a friend. Oh, is a fend for yourself. Oh, really now? Okay, so Saturday is a fend for yourself. And what is Friday? Friday for us is the night that you eat the junk, or you order food, or you eat something like a sandwich or whatever. Oh, and it's pretty interesting. I would like to know, if you're just joining, we're just waiting for people to come on, and we're talking a little bit about food, and how people eat in different region. And I was talking about how I grew up, where every day is a different type of food. And we're talking about food because we're gonna get on to eating healthy so that your skin could look good. Okay. All right. So Maya is studying, and Claudia. When I was growing up, Saturday was soup day, Sunday was rice and peas with roast beef, Monday was split peas and rice with oxtail. And what is Friday night, Claudia? 'Cause my Friday night used to be that's the day that you'd get like a sandwich, or something that is not really heavy. And Maya, Friday is KFC or jerk. Yes, that's the day you'd go out, you'd buy some, we call it road food, like, fast food, or even pizza, depending on where you live. And Erica, today was my soup day, split peas. Now, I love me some split peas, whether it's the yellow one or the green one. I just love it. And I love it in soup. I'm a soupy, like really, really soupy. And that is the reason why I love this time of the year, because I like this kind of a comfort food. Give me soup every day. Make a big pot of soup for me on a Saturday, and I'll eat it all week long. I'm good to go once I have that. But, some people don't like it. Margaret, Friday's pizza takeout, or if mom cook, it could cuckoo day for her. She loved it. Saturday was pizza when growing up. So you see what I mean? So everyone grew up having a day where they tend to eat certain kind of food. Now, as we get older, some of us tend to change all of that because of our busy schedule. And that is also what occurs when we start to take up life for ourselves, we tend not to. Some people follow the tradition while some people don't. Honestly, and I'm going to be honest with you all, sometimes I don't know if it's Sunday or it's Monday or it's Tuesday. I do not follow that tradition anymore. I just eat whatever I feel like eating. But I also think that that is because I don't have kids. I feel like when you have kids, then you tend to, follow certain kind of rules because you got to get up and cook. Now, for me, I eat when I feel like eating. I go grab something here or grab something there. Or if I feel like making dinner this evening, then I go and make dinner. So if I have kids, all of that would have to change. Now, when it comes on to eating at your adult age, it should be a little bit different from the way you eat when you were growing up. Because once you start to get older, then you have to start to cut a lot of things. You got to start cutting that sugar. You got to start cutting that excess carbohydrate, and you got to start eating more dark leaf green vegetables, and more peas. Peas is good. Any kind of peas, all kind of peas is good because it's rich in protein. And then you're going to cut out excess fat from your food, and you're going to start to eat more lean protein. You're going to make sure to eat before a certain time of the day because you don't want gas to fill your stomach up and all of that. So with that said, you are now trying to eat to suit your body and suit where you are at when it comes on to age. Now, eating healthy is not only about, flushing out the guts and making your system feel right and clean, but it is also about taking care of your skin. Now, if you could have at least 1 to 2 meals per week that is rich in dark green vegetables, that could help your skin tremendously, especially when you're starting to see this aging process, anti-aging. I mean, when you're starting to see wrinkles on your face, your forehead wrinkles, your upper lips, the deep parentheses, and all of these things going on our skin, you can actually take care of that also from the inside out. Tonight, we're going to share about 7 to 9 tips of the golden rules to having your skin looking younger. And that is rule number 1, to make sure to get some greens in at least twice per week. I said at least twice per week, but you should be having a little greens on the side every day. Nowadays, when I'm talking to people, I try to talk, give advice the way the world is running, because let's face it, if you live alone, you could eat, like I used to eat salad every day, to be honest, and I used to look nice and trim, but I used to eat it with just protein. So that was my go-to food for years and years and years. I used to do the kale salad. I used to do the watercress salad. I used to do the iceberg salad. I used to do the arugula salad. I would mix up the different kind of leaves, and I would make an amazing salad. And I would go with protein. Now that I dropped meat, is I kind of struggle because I think I'm eating way too much carbohydrate, and sometimes I think it's it's showing my belly. But I'm gonna figure out a way how to get back to doing that, because when you eat all of these greens, your skin look healthy, because these greens are rich in the vitamin and the antioxidant that you need to keep your skin younger and fresher. All right, so let's get off that now and go back to Margaret did baked chicken, neck, and roast potato for lunch. I used to love me some baked chicken. Honestly, guys, and I'm going to keep it real with you. I think I start the show out talking about food because your girl is hungry. I am serious. I am hungry. And why am I hungry? I wasn't feeling much for food this morning. So I kind of skipped lunch and all of that. And now, anyway, I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm not trying to starve myself. But I just realized that I'm hungry. And that is why I think I am talking about food. Now, Key, I got dinner in the oven now. What is it you have in there? I probably need to teleport myself to Key. I might be getting dinner. This is double protein in dark. There is double protein in dark leaf vegetable. Yes, yes, yes. And Tanji, hello everyone, welcome. Juanita, how are you? Welcome to the live show. And who else is just joining? Jill. Same type of fat is health. Yes, yes. And let's talk about it like really, really quick about fat. Now, how many of you have ever like done like a crazy diet? I have, okay? I have. I did the Atkin. It was like my go-to. And that actually allow you to eat a lot of protein and a lot of fat. And I am here to tell you that I'm one person that works on. Within 3 months, I was like looking really slim and trim, and I wasn't starving at all. So you have healthy fat, you have good fat, and you have bad fat. And I know if you're just joining, you'll be like, are we talking about skincare? Yes or no? You also need fat in the system to keep the skin looking plump also. So you definitely will weed out the bad fat. And one day we're going to talk about these things in detail. But yes, I was talking, going back to the Atkin diet. I'm not even sure if it's still around, but I did that, and I did that a few times. Works for me. And that was how I started to eat salad with protein. Like for years, I eat salad with protein. And my weight, I'm 5'4", for those of you who don't know. I'm sitting down now, but I am not one of the tallest person. I'm average height, 5'4". And during that time when I was eating my salad and protein, I fluctuate between 125 pounds and 130 pounds. When I'm at 135 pounds, I was feeling like I'm huge. I'm huge. Since I stopped doing that, I have gained excess pounds. I think I'm something like 165 pounds right now. Way. So that's like about a 30 pounds gain. Like that is really, 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 really a lot. And I do struggle. Sometimes I'm on the healthy journey, and I might lose a 10-pound here or there, and then I'll put it back on, and and I don't eat a lot, and I don't eat a lot, and I don't eat a lot. My system is slow, guys. My system is slow, and slow system also cause breakout. Some of you might not be aware of that. If your gut is not clean, if you're not passing out what you're eating, what the body do not need, and it's taking a long time to get out, it could give you acne scars also. It could age you. It could make you look old. So make sure to eat right. And how many of you eat orange pit? Well, back home we call it orange gut. Sometimes get rid of the orange juice in the bottle and reach for the fresh oranges, peel it, save the peel for your facial, and instead of you just sucking it like that, just peg it, we call it peg it out and eat it. That's going to help to flush the system out, along with the dark leaf green vegetable. And if you're one person that do a lot of facial, like you try everything I put out, and your skin is not looking better, your skin is not looking healthy, you don't have that natural glow, even though you're using all the products that you can have available, all my remedies, then it also could be that you need to clean the gut. Okay? Now, we're getting on to the New Year's, and a lot of people like to start the New Year off by trying to get on the healthy bandwagon. I don't like to do that because I really don't like to do it. I like to just start whatever day. Someone was talking about using their birthday to be their new year. I also practice that. I like that. The only reason why when the person was saying it, I wasn't be like, oh yes, me too, because it's gonna look like everything I'm saying I do. But yes, I tend to do that, and that is a better way for me to start, doing anything like a journey than fiber, iron fiber, yes, than the new year. But definitely, so keto. I have not tried the keto key. I might need to read up on it to see how similar it is to the Atkin diet. But it's rich. The Atkin is rich in fat, good fat that is protein, and your dark leaf vegetables. So okay, guys. So if you're just joining, we're not really talking about diet and exercising today. We're actually talking about eating for healthy looking skin. And also it's Vlogmas, so we're gonna chit chat a bit. So key, I have a Buddha bowl, grain green with roast vegetable and chopped avocado. I think me and you might need to start exchanging some recipes, key. I have a lot. As a matter of fact, when I went on this vegan journey, I didn't know how to cook. I didn't know. I struggled in the beginning. I really, really struggled until I started to read up on things and start to find, means and ways and all of that. And a lot of people also is like, how comes you switch and you gain weight? And that was because I was eating way too much starchy food. I'm eating like rice and stuff like that for the protein content. However, it was just too much. After not eating like rice and flour and all of these things for so many years and just start to eat these things back, it just, put this nice weight. My aunt in Boston is like, I like this weight in you. Like shaking my head, like, nah, I like this weight in you. You look so nice with this weight. But I don't. And guess why? Because I don't have any clothes to wear. I have to go get a whole set of new clothes, and I have a whole set of clothes that I want to wear. So anyway, Claudia, do not skip meal when you do that. You send a message to the body that any food to the body that any food it does get, it should add on to, because your body doesn't know when it will get food again. And that is so, so, so true. And that is the reason why timing is very key. It's just like when you have pets at home and you feed the pets at a certain time, they know to look out for that food and whatever time of the day, and they're going to look out. And I don't even know how they know time, but they know time. And that is exactly how the body is. For me, I am supposed to be eating small meals, like every 2 hours I'm supposed to eat. That is something that is suitable for my body, and the fact that my system is slow, I need to also chew my food like 30 times. Like I know all these rules, but your girl will get back, and Claudia will help me next year. I definitely think so. And Margaret, I enjoy some vegan recipe, but I find I am hungry fast. And that is because of maybe the ones that you're finding is lack of protein. Because protein is what helps you to feel much fuller faster. And you might be eating vegan that are more geared towards carbohydrate, which makes you get hungry really, really fast. But when my cooking channel start, that we're gonna be doing with Andrea, then we'll bring over some of these recipes. And Key is a chef, so we could have Key come on as a special guest sometimes. And Claudia is the instructor, so she could come on and be like, okay, if you want to lose weight for this day, that, for a week, whatever, cut that, and then we'll have a good show to help each other out. All right, guys, so facial, as I was asking earlier, how many are you still doing your facial routine? How many years you are still dedicated to steaming the face, exfoliating the skin, and using your beauty products at night? Repair with fiber to maintain fullness. Thank you for that, Claudia. How many of you are, doing I want one a day but take a lot of food supplement? Okay, so once a day but take a lot of food supplement. All right, so it's also vital, like now that I have to be taking a bit of a supplement because you know um to balance out things. All right, so how many of you are still doing your facial? Brooklyn is still at it. And who else here is still making sure to steam? I know at night nowadays you guys are on here live talking, but I would like to know how many of you are still taking care of your skin. Eating slow is called conscious eating. I've learned it help to for better digestion. Yes, that's what it is. And that's why, because my system is so slow and it takes forever to process the food, eating slow would really help my gut, and to get to all that nutrients out faster. Erica is still doing. Kia's falling off from steaming. I know you fell off, P, because I saw you cooking a lot of pork chops. No, that wasn't pork chops. That was beef or T. I'm probably hungry tonight. All right, it's Saturday night. I should be in a more upbeat and more. Whoops! There goes my light. See what I'm talking about? I'm probably hungry. All I'm having I don't eat steak. And I'm really not a beef person, even when I was a meat eater, to be honest. There's only one part of that beef that I like, and it's a cut that is called T-bone. I used to like this little T-bone steak. That's what I like. But apart from that, I'm not well, I was never ever a ever meat eater. Let's just talk about skincare. See, I'm telling you guys, I am hungry. So Claudia is still doing her skincare routine. And Claudia, drink water. Yes, that's what I try to do. I'm trying to drink as much water as I can. So 9 golden rules. I don't know where the people are today. However, I know it's my fault why more people is not here, because I sent the thumbnail out pretty late. Never ever a good thing. It's always good to send it out early, so when people log on, they know we're gonna be here. But sometimes, the system send it out at a later time. Now, steaming. How many of you still steaming? Claudia is steaming. Need to do a peel. I mean, I don't get to steam as much as I should, but definitely exfoliating and moisturizing. And who else is key fall off? Margaret, I still on the 25 days challenge. I repeat every month, and I find that I'm still getting emails from subscribers that are saying that they're still doing the 25 days skincare challenge. And some people, when they have a question, they tend to send over and ask. And that is what I recommend. I recommend that you still do the 25 days skincare challenge. You keep starting it over and over. You can tweak some of the things. You don't have to be so rigid with, like every day with certain things. Drop a few, but still keep it going so that it fall into a pattern that you know how to take care of your skin. Most of you, if you stop taking care of your skin because the challenge is over, everything is going to go back to what it was. And all of that time that you put in is only good enough for the time you were doing it, because we are aging every day. We're aging every day. Every month, our skin is shedding. We're getting all that dead skin cells. And every day, we are getting all that sebum on the skin. So taking care of your skin is an everyday thing. You're always going to have to take care of it to keep it looking good. And that there's no two-way street about that. And that is the reason why I decide, for the month, if I'm doing the live show, I still have to touch on skincare to keep you guys in check, because it's the holidays. How many of you are shopping or finish your shopping? Or how many of you don't like this time of the year? How many of you don't like this time of the year? It's so much. You tend to forget about yourself. So Brooklyn, I really like to steam. Jill, tonight I had some marula oil to my routine because of last night's show. And yes, not only last night's show, Jill, but when we did that live the other day, and who was it again? It wasn't Nazi. Niger, let me see if she's on tonight. Because I normally mix her name up with Nazi. But you guys know who I'm talking about when she came on and she was talking about the marula oil. Guys, that rests on me so much. And I have so many questions because I'm not clear on certain things where the marula oil is concerned. Because they use it for conception, and we all know what the meaning of conception is. But what is confusing me, I'm not sure if that's what she's talking about, or if it's something else. And I would like her to go into details to explain to us how they use this oil for conception. Like, is anyone who was watching that show the other day walk out of the show with Ilma? Yes, Ilma was the person. Walk out of the show was like, you really want to know more? Not necessarily about the marula oil, but how to use it for, but conception could be something else. It could be some form of a consecration or something. I don't know. I so want her back, and I couldn't find it online. Okay, I couldn't find it online. I'm doing the history of marula oil, and I'm doing all of that, and I just couldn't find it. So I'm definitely gonna invite Ilma back one way or the other. And if it's too, I'll send her a side note first. But if it's what we're thinking with the meaning of conception, then we might not have her talk. You guys know, because it have to be within the YouTube guideline. But how many of you are curious? If you're curious and you were watching the show, I know most of you here were watching the show, Put your hands up. Show me by the thumbs in the comment section if you're curious about the origin of the marula oil and what it is used for in different region. Key was saying, yes, we need an answer. Juliana, hi, welcome. Joan, I was missing in action for a while, listening carefully, and thank you so much. Brooklyn, I would like to get in the cold water challenge, but that one is hard. All right, so I'm glad you bring that up because we're going to have one for next week. And it's going to be like in the middle of the week, and it's going to be this time, 7 o'clock for our Vlogmas show. But this time we're trying to get as many people as we can. So we're going to announce it early, like pretty early. I'm looking at about Wednesday night. And if I say Wednesday night, it means we're going to stick, not Wednesday night, sorry. Wednesday night is not a good night. Tuesday night. So I'm looking at Tuesday night, and mark that in your calendar. And if you want to be a part of that's the ice water challenge. So many of you sending emails like, oh, I want to be a part of the ice water challenge. Can you do it again? And then when we decide that we're making the show and we send the thumbnail out and we send you the link, that people get a little shy and now they don't want to come. So don't fill my mailbox up asking for the ice water challenge unless you are really sure that you want to be a part of that. And Susie Q, where are you watching from, Susie Q? I'm rather curious. Let me know. So there's this and I'm gonna say radio personality in Jamaica, and her name is Susie Q. Very funny, very funny. And I so love to listen to Susie Q. So when you came on here and you said Susie Q, I look at the picture, so I know it's not Susie Q, but you know, that's the first thing that came to mind, and that's why I'm asking you where you're watching from. But I could tell that this is not the Susie Q. Now, Key, I'm gonna try and get my mom and aunt in the ice water challenge. That would be amazing. Marula oil history would be interesting. Thank you for that, Jill. And the honest truth is, we on here, we tend to talk so much about these oils, and I was promising the other day that I am going to start to put a little bit of a history of some of these ingredients that we're using on our skin, or a little history about skincare or something like that, to make the videos a little bit more informative, because I like that side of skincare. As much as I know, when it comes on to the YouTube world, most people just prefer, just give me the recipe, okay? I don't need to hear what is good for. I just want something to make my skin looking good. So I kind of shy away sometimes from bombarding you all with, you know, this oil is origin, like the cacao oil that is from like the Amazon and all of these kind of thing, and it's grown in that kind of a damp environment, and people are not interested in that, but I am interested in it. I might be crazy, but I am. Okay, Susie Q, so you are from the United States. Now, John is like my long time OG subscribers, and don't think I forget about you, John. I remember you very well. Now, my skin is dull. I'm 64 years old. Now we're gonna give you another, because I'm always giving you tips back then, remember? So I'm gonna give you another tip, which is pretty easy and pretty simple to make. If you have sugar in your kitchen, brown sugar, at 64 years old, the brown sugar is good for your skin. It is rich in glycolic acid. You're going to take some brown sugar and you're going to add some oils to it. I would prefer for you to add an oil such as soy oil or sesame seed oil or the very marula oil we're talking about. And you are going to take either some lemon zest, not the lemon juice, some fresh lemon zest. You're going to put it in that and you're going to mix it up, and you're going to use that to exfoliate your skin. You're going to use that to exfoliate your skin 3 times per week for 3 weeks straight. At the end of as a matter of fact, at the end of the first week, you're going to notice a significant difference. But at the end of the 3 weeks, that dull skin is going to be a bye-bye. But you have to dedicate yourself to it. What you're also going to do once after you exfoliate, you're going to make sure to use your beauty products. So I'm going to ask you now, what is it that you are currently using on your skin? Also, open pores and white fat, and that is what we call whitehead. So the recipe I just gave you is perfect for that. Now, I'm just giving you the exfoliation part. However, you can also choose to do a facial mask. And this facial mask, I would prefer for you to use clay. Not sure if you have access to clay. You can find a good clay mask, and there's a trick to clay mask. If you want to buy a store-bought clay mask, go to your pharmacy. I know different people live in different countries. Where are you watching from, John? Let me hear where you're watching from, so I could actually give you advice where to get that clay mask from, because that's going to have to take out the impurity out of your skin, and it's also going to have to clean the blackheads out and have to tighten and close up back those pores. The pores are large and open because they're loaded with grease and dirt, and that's what you're going to try to get rid of. So let me know where you are watching from. How many of you actually is still massaging the face? Okay, so you are watching from Guyana, and in Guyana you have, okay, so right now I'm not even sure where to tell you to get the clay mask. So maybe you could try the pharmacy. But here what? Don't sweat it if you don't have any form of a clay. So I'm going to give you something else that you definitely have in Guyana. And what you have is cornstarch. You also have arrowroot. And guess who buy arrowroot today? I purchased some arrowroot, guys, powder, because we're going to try it with the facial mask. And I want to try it live with you. So we're going to see how that goes. You definitely have arrowroot. You have cornstarch, and those will also have to tighten the skin. However, they do not contain the vital minerals that you would get from that clay mask. What you could do, if you have charcoal, you could add a little bit of a charcoal to the cornstarch or to the arrowroot, because that charcoal will help to draw the impurity out as if you were using clay. And just so you guys all know, you can do that. I know the charcoal is messy. I do have charcoal here, make a few recipes with it, and I don't bring on much. But if you're using like the cornstarch and you don't have access to clay and you want to draw impurity from the skin, you tip a little bit of that charcoal in it. Now, I know that, let's say like in Guyana, people like burn coal and all of that. If they use like the wood burn, I think maybe that's for another show for me to explain about charcoal and the process and what is considered skin friendly from what is not skin friendly. For those people that just goes out there and burn the wood, they are saying that those, you're not sure what kind of a wood, blah, 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 might not have to go through the process to sell, to, you know, take out all kind of whatever before it is facial friendly. But me growing up in the Caribbean, knowing that's a myth, because people go burn that coal, take it, clean their teeth, and do whatever they want to do, and nothing happens. So anyway, if you could get some charcoal, definitely add it if you do not have the clay mask. But the clay mask is good. But right now, I want you to focus on exfoliating the skin. So make that remedy, or look at my channel page and find another one that you might have all the ingredients, and make a facial mask 3 times per week for 6 weeks, and come back after the 3 weeks and tell us how your skin is doing, because it should help to brighten the skin. Coconut oil is an amazing oil. It is a humectant, so it's going to lock that moisture in the skin. Because you're just starting to exfoliate your skin, if you're going to use a coconut oil, I would not want you to do it with the sugar, but I would have preferred for you to do the coconut oil with the baking soda, because of that acid from the baking soda mixing with that glycolic acid from the acid from the coconut oil. What am I saying? The acid from the baking soda mixing with that coconut oil will help to brighten your skin really, really quick. If you mix the coconut oil with the sugar, it's still gonna brighten your skin. But because I'm not sure of how, you know, you are explaining to me, you have all that large open pores and stuff like that, I would have preferred for you to wait a while on the coconut oil. After your pores are clean, then that's when I would suggest that you use the coconut oil. Okay, and some of you understand what I'm saying. coconut oil lock moisture in the skin. Right now, you're trying to get things out of your skin. You want to exfoliate. For those of you who have nice, fresh skin, or you've been exfoliating forever, then you can use the coconut oil. But to start out with clogged pores and all of that, go to something more stronger like the baking soda on the coconut oil, or the brown sugar with the lemon. That is the reason why I asked you to add the lemon, because you're adding a little acid to the mixture to help to clear the skin up even faster. All right, Claudia, thank you for the new messaging massaging videos today. Yes, I actually was massaging my skin, okay? And I decided, oh, why don't I make them a new massaging video? Now, I just do the mouth. And for those of you who don't see that video, you need to go and watch it. The video we made today is only for the laugh lines, okay? We massage the laugh lines, and I did that video in 8 minutes, and I'm making it short like that for you all to know that. For those of you complaining a lot about deep parentheses, deep laugh lines, you could take that 8 minutes and do your laugh lines, and do that at least 2 to 3 times a week to decrease the parentheses. Really works, and it's like a no joke. It really works, okay? So practice some of those, and once you start to do it on a regular, then it will become second nature. You could just sit at home and you could just, be doing your thing. So go and watch that video. And also, John, watch that video and try to do that particular facial massage at least 2 to 3 times per week. If you are, a person that have the time, like I like to massage my face every day, then you can also use that to massage your face every day. It's a really good way to lift, tighten, and firm the skin. And I break it down for you really simple, that you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. It's like ABC. Can lime juice work? I always forget to buy lemon, but I have a bottle lime juice that. Okay, so here is the deal with whether bottle lime juice or bottle lemon juice. So key, those little yellow bottle that they sell in the supermarket, and they have the green for lime and they have the yellow for lemon. I don't like those. And the reason why I don't like those have, preservative. But if you go around to the refrigerator side, sometimes you're going to notice some other kind of bottles that have lemon juice in them, and they're fresh lemon juice, that it's going to go bad faster, okay? Because they're not heavily laden with the preservative. That one I would recommend. That is the one I like. I don't like those little yellow and green one that they make the bottle to look like a lemon, and they make the bottle to look like a lime. And some of you know what I'm talking about. And he was saying that baking soda burn the skin, but will give the aloe vera mix a try. Now you can use baking soda and mix it with something else, but just a little bit of a baking soda in it to enhance it, to get that friction. Like for instance, almond, if you grind like almond and you tip a little baking soda in it, it will help to clean up your skin really quick. I don't use it on the channel a lot because where I'm from, it's expensive, right? It's expensive. But if people who live in region that they have almond in abundance, then they could make this kind of facial, and it really works. So you can, tip a little baking soda in something. Like if you're trying the brown sugar, tip just a little dash at the baking soda, since it irritates your skin, and it will not irritate your skin when you mix it with something else, and you will get good result. John, can I use the coconut oil with aloe in it? I have friends who make pure coconut oil, the one with aloe vera and the scented one. Now, John, you just letting me get jealous. You have friends who make coconut oil. Now, remember I said you can use the coconut oil with the baking soda. That is going to help your skin. It's going to help to clean the pores out, okay? The bicarbonate of soda, baking soda, have that acid in it. That's going to help the skin. Because you have excess large open pores and your skin is looking dull, you can start with that, or you can do the brown sugar, as I just mentioned, with a little lemon. We're trying to get a little bit of an acid on your skin. I don't want you to OD on the coconut oil right now. I would prefer for you to use it as a moisturizer instead of as a facial scrub. We're trying to clean those pores out first before we seal them. Okay, the coconut oil helps to lock the moisture in the skin. So when your face is clean and nice, that's when you indulge in coconut oil, and it's gonna keep the water in your skin and keep it plump up. And honey do the same thing. Okay, that's how it works. So for you with a lot of whitehead and blackheads, we want something that's gonna clean it out faster. And once it is clean and your skin start to look nice, then you use the coconut oil as a moisturizer, or you can even use the coconut oil with the brown sugar to exfoliate the skin. Raw aloe vera plant, yes, yes, yes. It should be your go-to. It's amazing for wrinkles and fine lines. So if you have aloe vera, after you exfoliate, and this is what we do over here. When you exfoliate your skin, after you exfoliate, get that aloe vera gel, cut it, get that piece of gel and rub it all over your face. When you rub it all over your face, you leave it on your face for a while. You can also choose to blend it, but you can use it, since you have it in abundance, you just cut it and just almost like you're washing your face with it, but you have to exfoliate, and you're not going to use the aloe vera gel to exfoliate. You're going to use something with granules like rice, brown sugar, or baking soda. Okay, you're going to use stuff like that because we need to get your pores clean, and there's no jumping over, there's no shortcut to it. You got to do that. I didn't want to tell you about steaming right now because I don't want to bombard you with so many things to do. So all I'm asking you to do is to exfoliate. Now, if you do not want to use the one I gave you, we have a wide variety on the channel page that you can try some of those, but make sure to be exfoliating. First thing you need to start doing is to wash and exfoliate to get your skin to look better. Start with that simple basic skincare routine, and then gradually you can add things to it, which when you reach that stage, I'm going to tell you to go and do the 25 days skincare challenge. All right, guys. So I like talking to Joan, guys, because we're gonna get Joan to look good in no time. So I want her to take baby steps. The thing about skincare is, and normally when a person is new to skincare, if I'm like, okay, so in order to get your skin looking good, the golden rule to having your skin looking tip-top shape, you are gonna steam your face every 2 to 3 days. You're gonna exfoliate your face every 3 to 4 days. You are also gonna make sure to massage your face. You're gonna make sure to use all the beauty products. And the person is just getting into skincare, it seems overwhelming. It's like it's too much. Even though, because you're already doing it, you know that it's ABC 1, 2, 3. But for a new person, it seems like it's too much. And that is why I normally just tell them, exfoliate your face. Wash your face and exfoliate your face at least 2 to 3 times a week, and try to use your skincare products. That's how I start everyone out. Every advice I'm giving for the basic, I give them that. Do it for a week or 2. And then after they start to feel it and to see, result, then you can add, then you're going to try to use some facial mask. It's going to help to tighten the skin. And after they start to do exfoliating and mask, then you're going to be like, maybe you should need to start to steam the face. And then another couple months, you might be like, maybe you should try some facial massages. So you keep adding things that they do not feel overwhelmed. All right, guys. So it is 12 minutes to go, and we have some more people here. Now, who have a question for me? Please like and share today's video. Yes, thank you so much for that. So Glynis have the afternoon off. I guess she's, hanging with her friends. So I'm alone tonight, just doing the show by myself, and that is something that I like to do sometimes. Now, okay, so I guess a lot of you are giving Joan advice and how. If you have a question for me right now, go ahead and ask. And I know most of you on here is like my regular subscriber. So Kashmir, Awa, Bashir from Kashmir. And where is Kashmir? Awa, can you tell me where in the world is Kashmir? And go ahead and comment. I'm waiting for you. Now, Claudia loved the baking soda aloe vera gel for exfoliating. My accent is squeaky clean. And the reason why this is gonna work really well. And you also do exfoliate your face on a regular. So the baking soda and the aloe vera is right up your alley. It's right up my alley, and it's right up a lot of people that use, already, into the exfoliating and all of that. But for the newbies, if you do not blend that aloe vera like light and fluffy, then it might be too jelly to exfoliate the skin with the baking soda, unless you really know how to mix it together or watch one of my videos and how I'm mixing it. So that's why I normally start newbies out with brown sugar, because it's so easy to handle. Okay. Anyone else have a question for me? If please like this live chat, thank you. Keep doing that for me, Claudia. Thank you so much. And if you're wondering where everyone is, they're not around because the thumbnail went out pretty late, but it's okay. Sometimes a small group is really nice. And I'm waiting for you all to ask some questions. So it's question and answer time right now. Go ahead. Tomorrow, guys, is I might not be on for Sunday chit chat. So if you don't see a thumbnail out, it means that we might not have the show. But don't take my word for it. Look out for it and see if it's there. And if it's not there, I'll put a notification in community if I'm not gonna be around for the show. Now, Key, I notice a lot of roughness on my jawline lately. I am gonna do a complete night routine. So let me ask you, Key. Let me put you on the spot. Have you not been doing a nighttime routine? Let me hear from you, Key. Have you not done a nighttime, like I do a morning skincare routine and I do a nighttime skincare routine, okay? Because it's two different. Nighttime, you load on the things on your skin. You load up that serum on the skin. You load up your overnight mask. You can have a lot of fun at night. Daytime, especially for you might be in the hot environment. So loading up all these things on your skin is no good for you. So you got to wash and cleanse in the morning, and then you might put a light moisturizer on, especially if you have work that day and you're going to be busy all day and you know you're going to be hot from that steam. So you definitely go light, but at night should be your favorite time to take care of your skin, because then your product is going to stay on your skin all night without melting off. So keep is it true that women all get facial hair at a certain age? Okay, this is not Zoom. I guess it's as my mind going there. Some might get, some might not. And some might get it from the family. If you find that your family, your granny and your papa and all of these have facial hair, you might end up getting it. But it's a myth. Not all women get facial hair. You have some people go through life and get all into 80s, 90s and no facial hair. When we talk about facial hair, guys, we're talking about excess facial hair. No, it's not. I find that most people that get a bit of a facial hair normally get it it's stringing down from their family. Like I have facial hair, but my parents have facial, my mom have facial hair, my family, like we're from believe it or not, we're from a family that we have way too much both facial and body hair. So when I start getting mine, I wasn't like surprised. I know the trait and they all have a bit of a facial hair, so that's how it is. But if you have not seen it in your family any at all and you happen to get a strong hair or there, then it might be, but some people don't get it at all, none at all, absolutely not as strong. So I definitely think is a myth. All right, my day off is really the only time I can do a night routine. That's not true. That's not true, Key. I'm putting this. That's not true. Because you take a shower every night, okay? You take a shower every night. So guess what? When you're in the shower, you can exfoliate your skin. You can know that, okay, every Wednesday night, I'm going to exfoliate. You also got to dry your skin. So when you dry your skin, there goes your beauty product right there. Keep them right there in the bathroom. and put them on your face right there before your skin get dry. That's how you do your skincare routine. Now, for facial massage, it's easy. We talk about that. So when you're putting on your moisturizer, you, instead of you just rub it on and leave it, you rub your moisturizer, you press it on the skin, and you are massaging the skin. One, two, three, and you're done. And that's how you do it. Because we are all busy people. We don't have time to sit back most time and take care of ourselves like that. And that's why when I come on the channel, I try to break it down to show you how you can do everything in a short amount of time. Instead of you trying to give yourself a facial massage, massage your skin when you apply your beauty product, when you apply your moisturizer. You have no time tonight, you wash your face only. Grab one of your favorite oil, one of those anti-aging oil, 2 to 3 drops in the skin, and you just massage it on your face and your neck, and you're good to go. You're loading on that vitamin A and that vitamin C on the skin. So there's no time to say that you have no time for your skincare routine. That is just a skincare routine that I just gave to you. Now, when you have the time, you're going to go deeper into like, okay, I'm going to try to steam my face today, and I'm going to try to, to do a facial mask because it needs 30 minutes. One of the reasons why I start making a lot of facial exfoliator that can be doubled as a facial mask is to save on time. So you get, like the other day I posted this video, I don't know how many of you watched that video, where I make a facial wash that can be used as a new one, Claudia, that can be used as a facial scrub, and it can be used as a facial mask. So when you go in the shower, you don't have any time, the ingredient in it is so good, you just take it to wash your face with it, and then you exfoliate. And if you have the time another day, you use it as a facial mask, but you're getting all of that benefit pretty easy. So what I'm going to do for you all, I am going to do a video, an 8 minutes video showing you how to do a simple nighttime skincare routine and a simple daytime skincare routine for when you're short on time. And if I forget, Claudia, remind me to do that video. For someone like Key, for busy people, I'm going to show you how you can still get your skincare routine done without even feeling that you spend extra time doing it. All right, Margaret, depending on your schedule, you can do your mask scrub in the morning. I find this work for me if I know that I'll be home late, and that is so true too. You do it in the morning, and some people have chores in the mornings, even if they have to. Well, let's ask the question. How many of you have? How many of you work outside of the house? I know this is a question that when I ask it nowadays, I'm kind of like, a lot of people, some people still is not back out there at work, depending on where you live. How many of you actually work outside the house and you have to leave in the morning? Like you get dressed in the morning to go to work. If you are one person that do that, do you have a chore that you do in the morning before you go to work? Or are you the type of person that set the alarm, and when the alarm goes off, you move it, and then you wait 2 more minutes, and then you jump out of bed and you run in the shower, and then you start to get dressed and you're out the door? Let me hear from you. Claudia, will remind you. Thank you so much. Okay, you saw the videos in your folder. Good. What was that no soap video? I posted this week. Sometime. I'm not sure if it's Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, but it was posted this week. So definitely check it out. I post 3 amazing videos this week. Believe it or not, the videos don't get circulated very well, but they are so good. All 3 of them, you can use them as a facial scrub and also as a facial mask. Those are some good video. I'm going to try to circulate them and pin the link for you guys to see those brand new videos that I make with some amazing ingredients. I love them, but definitely check out the videos that you missed this week, because those are some good ones, and share those on your social media page. Amina, I still work outside the home even though the pandemic. So let me ask you, Amina, do you have a morning chore that you have to do before you go, or are you the type of person that the alarm goes on, you got to get up, you get dressed, and you're out the door? Because any one of you have any form of a chore to do in the morning when you get up. If you have to take care of the baby, if you have to feed the kids, if you have to get the kids ready for school, what are the chores people normally have in the morning to do? Some people have pets. You got to feed the pets and got to take care of the family, like stuff like that. Guess what? You can do your facial mask during that time. Bet your bottom dollar it's going to take you at least 30 minutes to finish all of these little things that you have to do. So when you roll out of bed and you go pee, because most people, including me, when I roll out of bed, the first thing I want to do is to pee. So when you go pee, you get in that bathroom, okay? Because you're gonna pee, you're gonna, do whatever. Some people pee and just jump in the shower right away, while some people pee and go back because they have the children to take care of and they're gonna do all of that and then they go take a shower. But that time, the very first time you enter the bathroom in the morning, grab your facial mask, put it on your face. So when you're making the quick breakfast for the family, when you are getting the children ready, the mask is on your face. It might sound like, oh, time. No, it takes you 2 to 3 minutes to apply the mask on your skin. So you can actually do it in the morning. All right, so the no soap was posted 3 days ago. Thank you for that, Claudia. And I mean, I'm always on the go, but I still use a warm cloth as my steaming toner and moisturizer. That's what I'm saying. And Joan, I am the late one. No, you're not. It's better late than never. Never. And Margaret, I love the no soap video. This could work well, especially for those persons who do not know what type of soap. Yes, and that is what I'm telling you guys. Listen to what Margaret's saying. Those videos I post this week with the no soap, I think it's 2 to 3 of them that can be used like that. They're good ones. I put a lot of thought into those, like really good one, and I try to make the ingredients very, very simple but very, very effective. And like John that is just starting out, one of those would be like really, really good for you. So check out those videos and you are good to go. Now, guys, I know I'm all over the place today, but Monday is our Vlogmas week continue. Someone sent me some topics for Zoom. I'm trying to remember who it is, but someone sent some Zoom topic, guys. For those of you who are a part of our Zoom, I like every single one of those topics. I like every single one of those topics, some really good stuff. So if you have not been a part of our Zoom, and I noticed we have almost 80 people that sign up on our Zoom link. Okay, we have at least 80 people. We know some of those out of the 80s, maybe about 30 or so of those people, timing is a problem. Okay, timing is a problem. But that would leave us with at least 40 people. Okay, and when we're having our meeting, the most we get is like 20, 21 or so on. People are sending for the link, but they're not getting on. So if you are one person that want to join and you're having issues, let me know, because there's 2 ways to join, and I need to have to actually single that out for people. Depending on what country you're from, there's a list of phone numbers that you can actually dial into and still get on the Zoom. And some people are struggling. I think they don't know that they could use the numbers. So I sent the link if you're at internet, and then you have the number if you're just using your phone. But definitely do not shy away from coming over and joining us on Zoom. For this next week, we're doing Vlogmas, so we're on in the evenings and we're chit-chatting, and we have some nice interesting things to do. Tonight is a part of Vlogmas, but I decided that I haven't talked about the skin the entire week, and I want you all to know that this is the weekend and you need to do your facial. Okay, you know, we have been sipping and chatting and we have been doing other things, but don't forget to take care of your skin. That is the grassroots of the channel, and that's why we're encouraging you and giving you a bit of an advice tonight and how to help your skin to look good. Nola, so the first book that I read when I was in first grade is Nola. I can't remember the title of the book, but it was I think it's Pat and Nola, and they have a dog. How many of you remember that grade 1 book? I just don't. Guys, yes, I'm weird like that, but that's the first thing that came to mind when I saw the word Nola. My grade 1 book, I think I was in grade 1, 5 years old to 6 years old, somewhere. Oh no, Oh yeah, that's grade one. I was gonna say that's basic school. Is that basic school? Oh no, that's not no grade one. That's basic school. So that means I was about 4 years old or so. And then you have a dog named what was the dog name? Anyway, the boy name is Pat, and then the girl name is Nola, and they were playing some ball in the backyard, and the ball went over the fence in someone else's yard. And don't ask me why I'm talking like that, because right during those years, I actually read the pictures. So that's why I remember it like that. I don't remember anything about any wording in it. I couldn't read the book at that time, so I just read the pictures. So anyway, and let's move on. John send her an email and she will send you the Zoom link. Yes, send it for it. Now, Angela, I'm new. How to get the mailing list to join? Send. Okay, let me put the email up now. One of the reasons why we don't create just one link, which I know would be better, is because we have to change the topics. And when we change the topics, I'd like you all to know what the topic is before you enter. But when we change the topic, I gotta try to figure out who was helping me. Taryn. I think I'll get Taryn to help me to see if I could set it up where I use one link, and even if the topic is changed, you can still see the current topic without having to me to send it every week. Because I think if people just click back on and know that this is the link to get in every week, it would make it much better for for most. So definitely send to khichibeauty@gmail.com. And someone want under eyes, and thank you for doing that, Claudia, for telling them where to get the under eyes, because I don't see that one in my comment. Now this show is over because I'm hungry, and as I said, the thumbnail went out late. But if you have a question for me, ask me right now. And what am I gonna go eat? I'm gonna be eating some pizza, but it's not your regular old pizza. Okay, this is like a special pizza, and it's gonna be like a no cheese pizza. It's gonna have some arugula, not arugula, some asparagus on it. And what else they have on it? Some shaved zucchini and stuff like that. Really, really good. It's like from a restaurant that is about 3 minutes walking from the house, and I am addicted to their pizza. It's really good, but they're pricey though, because one little pizza is $20. Okay, the little pizza is $20, and it's a solo pizza, but they put a lot of special stuff on it, like you know the special oil. It just went right by me just now. Truffle oils and stuff like that. It's a little high-end place, but the pizza, it's so good. So if you're in the New York area, I'm joking, guys. Anyway, I'm not joking about the pizza. I'm joking about if you're in the New York area. So that is what. No, it's not homemade. I it's, if you live in New York, you don't have to do homemade pizza, because you have a wide variety of pizza from all different regions that you could try. But this little place out there, I'm not saying no name for them. Other than that, I'm gonna go walk out there and get the pizza and say, listen, if I'm gonna promote you on my show, you might need to compensate. But no, the pizza is really good. And before the COVID, they used to have this other pumpkin one, and it was like new, no, it's vegetarian pizza, guys. New. But I don't know what happened after COVID. They said, oh, we stopped making that. And then they were telling me like, oh, the truffle oil gets expensive. But anyway, they now have this nice asparagus one that I'm gonna go and order when I am done. Now, if you eat a lot, the one pizza is just for you. But if you are like me, you can manage a half of it with a nice little drink, or a little something on the side, and you're good to go. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. So be good to yourself, guys. Love you all, and come while up next week. We're going to change things up a bit. I got to get some new lighting, guys. You can see that my lighting in here is a little dull. It's like all my lighting are just like going, I don't know. I didn't realize that bulb, when you buy these kind of lights, like they after a while they just get dull and stuff like that. So I'm going to brighten up the place with some new lights, and we are going to come next week. Ice water challenge is next week. We're bringing back the sip and chat because we didn't do it. So we're going to do that next week. There was another request that we have to do next week. Let me see if I have my notes right here. And maybe my note is not right here, but next week is not. And we have some gift giving, and we have some good stuff coming up next week for the evening show. So what I want you all to do is to spread the word around. When we post the thumbnail for the evening show, just pass it on your social media page so we can get more people to come, because a lot of the subscribers don't know that we're doing Vlogmas because we didn't start on day one, and that is the issue. And I chose not to do skincare because we recently just did the 25-day skincare challenge, and I want you guys not, especially, I know that most of my faithful subscribers are always here, so we don't want to keep talking about the same thing. We want to spice it up, bring on guests. And next week we're asking more of you to join the live. Come on, guys, don't be shy. It's fun, it's nice. It's you come on, you get brave. Look at Ilma and 1, 2, 3, and now she's like, So think about it. Come on over next week, and we're gonna try to send the topics and find a topic that you like. Like we're gonna do the ice water challenge. That's good. That's just come on, come as you are. You don't have to get dressed up. Just come and take part, because just sitting and watching, and we're not only talking about skincare. Sometimes it could get boring. So come on over, plan on taking part, show your face, okay? And yes, and we're looking for someone that is actually going to be able to beat Claudia on the ice water challenge for next week. But I'm going to give you a rundown of it. Send it out to the email so you all will know what we have lined up. But we're still looking for topics for next week to help to enact. We get some, but some of them, most of them that we're getting, we need a panel. Okay, we need a panel. And Claudia sent over some nice one too. We need a panel, and if we don't have a panel, if I have to be begging, it kind of take up most of the time. So just volunteer to be on and come and have some fun. Thank you all for watching tonight, guys. I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry. Go do your facial. I'm gonna do a good facial tonight. I'm gonna steam and exfoliate and get my skin to look a little nice for next week. Can't wait to see you on Monday live, and also go watch the video we post this morning and watch the videos that we're gonna post tomorrow. Love you all, and I'll see you soon. I am starving for real. Starving. I am starving.